This is Rec Room Sports. Olympians carrying the torch. Going where they don't go, we ain't lost. From the optics to the topics, we got this with synopsis. Think outside the boxes like Jay on the mic or your boy K-Whit. Joe is my coach, T-Sweat on the mix. All sports, even if you catch fish like Nate Diaz catches fist. You need to catch this episode, it's a can't miss. We go live and you should subscribe and X's and O's. We made our plan, yo.
It's the Reg Room. It's the Reg Room. Yes, sir. One time for your mind, man. It's another Tuesday. God dog it. I don't even know what's really going on, but you know what time it is, man. Tuesday, September the 20th. We back. We running it too. We on what? 16? 16? 17?
16.
Episode
16, man.
Sweet 16 is what we on right now. Episode Sweet 16, man. Oh boy, fellas, man. I'm so glad to be back in the Honey Home Hideout, aka the Sweatshop. That's what we do, man. And I'm feeling the vibes, as the kids say today. I'm feeling the vibes. You know what I'm saying? We back in the building, and it's
vibe,
like I'm telling you, it's an absorbent amount of information that we have to cover today. So we're gonna jump right into watch the SAT word today, kids. Exorbitant amount of information. All right.
All right.
So you know we gotta jump right into it, man. We gonna holler at my dog. We can call my T-Sweat, aka T-Sweat, but you can call him T-Sweat.
T-Sweat.
Okay, we got my man Jay on the MIC back there. Jay, what the dude out?
Man down.
Okay.
Commander down.
We cannot forget about my dog, Coach Joey, aka Macomilly. Mac, what the dude out?
What's going on?
Yeah.
Hey, you know it's me, man. Your boy K-Whit, aka Hustle Westbrook. Your mama #1 draft pick, man. Hey, I did the thing with the dog. I shampooed the dog because you know, she said it was a little dirty, so I helped out a little bit, and I made sure that I dried the floor in the bathroom. I mopped the floor. I didn't
Not
want to
the
leave.
poodle.
Yeah, you know, your mama's got a nice dog, and she really wanted to clean, so I helped out this weekend. So make sure you tell everybody to like, share, subscribe, because you know how we do right here on the the Rec Room Sports Podcast, man. We want everybody to get a piece of this. So Jay,
Yo.
we back.
Yes, sir.
We gonna jump right into it.
Yeah.
All right, man. So what's up? We got these headlines.
All right, so what we've been watching this week?
Couple things,
A
man.
lot of football.
lot of football,
right?
A lot of football.
WNBA.
A couple other things besides football. We got a little pugilism,
Right.
A little Raising Canaan.
Right.
But they ain't got
Raising
nothing to do with
Canaan.
hip-hop.
Right.
It's going off too
It's
right now.
going
Yeah, that's
down.
going off too.
Who watched Triple G?
Okay,
Canelo Alvarez
Canelo,
fight.
yeah.
we got the Triple G Gennady Golovkin versus Saul Canelo Alvarez. I watched.
Boy,
I saw like the last 6 rounds.
Hey, listen, bro. How you know these names? Like,
I go where they don't go.
Hey.
I'm sorry, yeah, it's all Triple G for me. I'm going with Triple G, but like Canelo Alvarez, man. Sorry about that. Canelo Alvarez, it was a little controversial to the slightest degree. You don't agree?
Well, from what I saw, the 12. It was pretty much like a 12-round masterclass by Saul Canelo Alvarez. Pretty much like this being like the rubber match. You know, it left no doubt in everybody's mind that Triple G is going off to greener patches, so to speak. I mean, in the fans' minds, 12 rounds were not all 12 were decidedly won, but the last 7 through 12 were decidedly won by Canelo Alvarez, and that pretty much makes him the unanimous super middleweight, I believe.
Unanimous decision.
Yeah, so that super middleweight champion, undisputed. So yeah, boom. It's shout out to Canelo because he said he ain't fighting no more Mexican fighters.
Yeah.
So he only got like a short list of fighters to fight in that weight class, unless he goes down, which I think that was his downfall the first time, going down to light heavy and then middle. So I think, in my opinion, if he stay right there, I don't know who especially if he's not fighting any Hispanic Mexican fighters. He said he fight anybody. It's very few people he can fight.
36 rounds of controversial, I think.
Controversy.
Yeah, for real. All right, so also, man, we got Trey Lance, your boy, going down, man.
Shout out to Big Body, man. Shout out to Big Body.
Yeah, he basically hurt his ankle.
Get well soon, Trey,
broke his
man. Get
ankle.
well soon.
Yeah, get well soon, bro.
Well, soon.
Right, with 2:20 left to go in the second quarter.
Yeah, and it was crazy because more so he looked conventionally well for the time he did have on the field. But the crazy part is, right, what happens after that? We insert
Jimmy G.
Yeah, we insert Jimmy G.
On fire.
And Jimmy G goes out there and puts on a show and then finishes the rest of the game. I want to say Jimmy G goes 13 for 21 for 154 yards. And
he managed it.
And
The defense was playing for
and the defense was playing for
Seattle was
really,
struggling. It's
really
like a team night and day from last week against the Broncos to this week.
I saw somebody put on Facebook that Geno G started Genoing. And Geno started
the ball a
Genoing.
lot. They're gonna have to run the ball a significantly more amount of time in Seattle.
Right.
Yeah, so and on the little basketball I was watching, the Eurobasket, should I say the FIBA?
Hey.
The Hernan Gomez brothers.
Yeah, Juancho and Willie. Juancho and Willie. Everybody know who Juancho is. You remember Juancho?
Yeah,
From
the movie.
From the movie. Yeah, the movie Hustle.
right. So he basically, they came together.
Yeah, you come on, man. You got to watch it on Netflix, man. Adam Sandler.
I gotta watch a lot of stuff.
Adam
man.
Sandler, Queen Latifah,
Had Anthony Edwards in it.
Anthony Edwards.
He was in it.
Right, and Anthony
yeah.
Edwards plays the antagonist. I ain't lying. That boy played a
I
great
did see
antagonist.
that.
I saw him
He
today.
might got
I saw
featured
hat-
acting on low.
Yeah, he looked. Yeah.
That's a headline too.
That was
We
alright.
ain't gonna talk about that.
Oh, pause. That's crazy.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. So, and then last but not least, man, we got the WNBA champion.
Shout out to the Las
Las
Vegas
Vegas
Aces.
Oh man, yeah.
Asia Wilson. Oh my god, what a phenomenal year.
We definitely have to get into that. We're gonna get into deeper into that as well.
Yeah, man. The Becky Hammond story. First year as a coach. Long-time assistant with the San Antonio Spurs. Basically been, doing a lot for the game. 6-time All-Star. Just doing what she does. So, I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean, other than that, we got little Steph Curry talk, which I think is big.
It's really big.
Really
It's
big.
$1 billion big.
Very
Really
big.
big.
Big B.
Okay, so Steph Curry is in talks with the company Under Armour, with which he pretty much brought to prominence with his Curry shoes, with his line of shoes, and they in talks with the lifetime deal worth $1 billion, bro.
That's a good deal.
$1 billion. I ain't talking, nothing small.
He learned from the best.
I mean, but the cool thing is, it's gonna be like how AI got the lifetime deal with Reebok.
Yeah.
So, but AI is not seeing $1 billion.
Oh, yeah.
But this is a different deal though.
Yeah, it's
All right.
totally different.
So, what you mean? What you got going on, man?
I ain't
he's
delve
always
deep into
something
like the
with this guy.
specifics of how the payment's gonna be.
Yeah,
A lifetime
but
deal though.
lifetime, bro.
I think it's good because the company is Under Armour.
Watch the marketing.
It's like
year. Watch the marketing this year. Watch how the marketing goes up.
increase and all that.
Man, they can pay him that in a year.
No,
They can pay him that in a year.
They gonna stretch that out.
I'm gonna go look and see how much Under Armour make in a year.
They gonna stretch
They
it.
don't. I'm a sneak ahead. They got good clothing and all that stuff when it comes to sneakers.
Yeah, Under Armour
Curry the only
low
one
key.
selling over there. You know what I'm saying? It's because it's Curry, but it's not selling like how
Under
Jordan-
Armour is low key taking over the when they say Under Armour, like the under apparel, like the shorts and the under jerseys and all that stuff like that for a lot of these teams in the NCAA, high school. You know what I'm saying? In these leagues, just like we went to, the Peach Jam. Like it's a lot of teams, low key getting sponsored by Under Armour. So I think that it's gonna be, just like we went to the Nike Peach Jam. I wouldn't be surprised if one day we go to the Under Armour Classic or something if they don't have one already. You know what I'm saying?
They got a pro.
They do.
For the
Well, we need
Yeah,
to
they
hit
do.
that up. Shout out to Under Armour.
Steph got a team. Matter of fact, of Malaysia for a while, he played for Steph Curry ladies team.
Under Armour, we need that lookout for the pro-am.
Oh snap! What about the thing at Rock Hill?
The Adidas
That's the
joint?
Adidas, yeah.
The Adidas
silver,
joint?
yeah.
Isn't that the end of this month?
I'm not sure. I got to look into.
We gonna
it.
look
I thought
into
it was
it.
around the Peach Jam time.
We definitely
I think they
gonna
had
look
them,
into
like,
it.
right back behind behind each other, but the circuit keep going on and on. They might have some games playing. Right?
Basketball don't stop; it keep going.
Let's talk about more about these aces, man, and accomplishment of the aces, man.
Woo!
Basically, bringing in the first championship to a city,
Right?
pro sports championship, the first. I don't know, with you got the MVP, Defensive Player of the Year.
Mm-hmm.
You got Chelsea Gray.
Mm-hmm.
I want to play Chelsea Gray. I want to play her
1-on-1.
1-on-1.
You're gonna get beat, bro.
Hey,
Yes.
I'll take that.
That jumper's crazy.
I'll take that, but you know what? That's like I don't know, man. I want to, how they say
Chelsea
you want to
Gray
go
like that,
1-on-one.
I ain't gonna lie.
Like Will Smith say, you want to fight Mike Tyson. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like she's a baller, yo. Like she's really a baller,
Right.
And that's I look at WNBA stars. I honestly say a little different from when the start. It's like a little bit of an evolution, man, for sure.
I mean, you got a great perspective on it. I'm gonna throw this out there, right? Just check this out. They in Las Vegas all night long, home of the casino. Shout out to the homies going to Las Vegas very soon.
Matter of fact, shout out to the WNBA.
Shout out to the WNBA. So check this out, right? So the Aces won the first championship in the city of Las Vegas, 78-71. Chelsea Gray wins the MVP. She scored 20 points in the game. She got 4 assists, and she averaged 18.3 in the finals, like the series, right? A'ja Wilson, 11 points, 14 rebounds, 1 assist in game 4, and she's the WNBA MVP and Defensive Player of the Year. All season, she went 20 points, 9 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 blocks. Kelsey Plum, right? Was a perennial bench player, six woman, so to speak, right? All right, Kelsey Plum got 15, 1 and 3 assists in the game in game 4, and she was the WNBA MVP in the All-Star game, right? Coach Becky Hammond, highest paid coach in the WNBA, right? Off the Coach Popovich popping tree, no, not about to keep popping tree. Off the Coach Popovich coaching tree, right? So that's somebody else who wins a ring, right? Okay. And then so I guess like you can say like look at it. Yeah. So I guess you can say that they were playing with a full deck.
Yeah.
Or they will had a royal flush. Yeah. Card analogy. But seriously though, like it's somewhat of a wire to wire Aces victory, and you know what I'm saying. Being in and out of watching the WNBA this season as we were trying to, I saw a lot of flashes, especially when, you know what I'm saying, A'ja Wilson was playing, you know what I'm saying, the way she was playing, because I think last year was a little crowded with my girl Liz Cambage in the post and her two big post players kind of, taking up space. And like, just like we were talking about the game evolving, not having Liz Cambage down there, also in the post kind of taking up space away from A'ja. You know what I'm saying? You see how her game evolve, because not only can she play that elbow real well, but she also, you know what I'm saying, can get down in the paint and get down and dirty with the best of them. So I think it was cool. I'm gonna say this real quick. So one of the coolest things I saw when she was doing a press conference, they get ready to do their, I think it was today, matter of fact, they parade, right? Coolest thing she said, "Hey, where my 4 locos at?" I was like, yeah, A'ja Wilson is from South Carolina, bro. If you remember that 4 Loco era, all right, A'ja Wilson was a part of that, and she brought it up, and she's going in Las Vegas. So shout out to the Las Vegas Aces. You know what I'm saying? That's on a great season, and in reality,
4 Locos though.
Right? Yeah, 4 Locos. In reality, the thing is, the WNBA season, the WNBA season was cool because we're gonna say goodbye to some people in the WNBA too. Don't forget, we saying goodbye to Sylvia Fowles, right? Kia Vaughn retiring, Brianna January, she's also gone, and Sue Bird. Those 4 great players. Just about 10 years apiece between, Sue Bird in the league since the beginning. But you know what I'm saying? All 4 of those players are retiring this season. So, we saw the ascent of a new team and a new head coach in the WNBA as we said goodbye to some of our favorite WNBA players. So shout out to all of our retiring WNBA players. You know what I'm saying? Red Rose salutes you. You know what I'm saying? And much success on your next venture.
And we will never leave you out.
Right. Especially don't forget, Sue Bird gonna be around. So, shout out to her, real talk.
Think she got a future in coaching?
Sue Bird is a very Becky Hammond-esque point guard. You know what I'm saying? And then a lot of people when they were, I think Jay said this the other day when we was on, very John Stockton-esque. You know what I'm saying? Very, very much so in depth with the team, knowing where the ball's supposed to go, lots of assists, and then you know what I'm saying, her fundamental sound, and she's won on every single level.
So you saying she's dirty?
Wow. Okay, and this is real. She has those GOAT moves where she can get away with stuff younger players can't. So that is very John. That's very John Stockton. Like, just keep it real. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ever seen Diana Taurasi play? Diana Taurasi get away with a lot of stuff the younger players don't get away with. That's why they call it a white mamba. Okay. Shout out to Kobe. Shout out to Kobe. Okay.
Gotcha.
R.I.P. no boy.
All right. Yeah. R.I.P. to Kobe.
Started.
All
right. So
forever.
I mean, you know, just the whole accomplishment, man, of what they brought to the city, to the league, to the sport.
Mm-hmm.
I just can't wait to see like who's next, man. Like I'm into this. Like this is the first time. This past season, I said to myself, like, man, I'm gonna get some tickets, go to a game, and I'm not trying to talk bad about Atlanta Dream, but I was like, dang, you know, Inescu was coming. I was like, I want to see Inescu.
Bring in Inescu. Yo, shout out to her.
So that was I didn't get there, but that was dope. You know, I was like, man, I finally was riled up about going to a WNBA game, and not you know, in any disrespect, it's a different game from what I used to watch on TV.
Right.
Now I want to go see it live now. You know,
it'd probably be way more interesting than what it was. I mean, the production value from what we see on TV has stepped up immensely. And I just like you say, man, I'd love to see that in person, man. So, you know, so if anybody knows anything, Steve Mo, if anybody knows a plug in that we can, you know what I'm saying, because we paying. I mean, we ain't cheap out here at Rec Room. We gonna pay to go, but if anybody knows a way we can get some good seats, you know, some box seats, we can get some popcorn and some
take care of that,
and some Don. Oh, yes, Coach Joey knows. You know, Coach Joey phone go off. We gonna have to go, but we gonna have to get us a booth. You know, get us some brown adult beverages, maybe some a bottle that starts with 18. Jake, what do you think?
You don't want that. Hey, the legend of the Mexican.
Okay, we gonna bring her back, yo. We gonna bring her back.
I ain't trying to get canceled, but I am a black Mexican.
Yes,
I may not. I don't know. I have a little bit of Mexican in me.
He does.
Man, you know, we're not gonna go on about that, but yeah.
It's real.
The legend of the Mexican.
The legend of the Mexican is real.
It's real.
All right. You know, so the WNBA, we ready for the next joint. We ready for the next season. I can't wait. I know we all excited. So, boom.
One more time, shout out to the 2022 WNBA champions.
Former Gamecock.
One more time.
South Carolina.
Colombia.
Hey, let's keep it real too. Like, don't forget.
Huh? So you amigo?
Yo, when I get first of all, this is something I say, and I hate to go into the wormhole, man. Nah, but this is something I thought about.
Speaking of
wormhole.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Tequila, right?
I always feel like wherever people would, I guess, associate the origin of the alcohol.
Okay, gotcha.
Once you get to that certain point, you start talking.
Right.
You start sound like, I've been next to somebody that was on that Belvedere real hard when they was out there messing with that Belvedere.
Right.
Like, I'm like, yo, man, what are you talking about, right? You know, so
you got English on you.
Yeah, like, whoa, where did you get this accent from all of a sudden?
I feel you.
You know, I'm not trying to
that spirit.
Let me watch my steps here while I'm talking.
They do. Joe is right. They do call it spirits for a reason. You know, it leaves you open to a lot of things.
I get it. Spirits.
Leaves you open to a lot of things.
Yeah.
You know, quick like too, real quick. We gonna you know say to throw this in there. Since we talking about Asia and everything, so we can't forget that she has won on every level of you know before being a pro to now. So she was high school state championship down here in South high school state champion down here in South Carolina, NCAA championship with the USC Gamecocks. Shout out to their coach. You know, she's great. Also, Dawn Staley, what's happening with you? We love you, Dawn. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Also won an Olympic gold medal, and then now she's a champion for the WNBA.
Right.
What else is left for her to accomplish?
And they endorsed Ginger Ale.
And they endorsed Ginger Ale?
Ginger Ale.
Running back.
I love Ginger Ale, dog. Shout out that
Kids drink ginger ale.
Running back.
running back. That's what we looking for like right now, man. So big shouts out once again to the Las Vegas Aces, man.
Speaking of running backs,
Yeah, they got an opportunity to be a dynasty real quick. They got
NFL
opportunity.
time.
Yeah, let's get that talk.
Week 2.
Week
to it, man.
I'm telling you, week 2 was a roller coaster of ups and downs. I mean, you know, Jay, like I know you was on it, so tell us what you saw first coming from your side as far as week 2 is concerned.
I mean, on the Commander side, on the Commander side, we did all right. We did okay. It was a loss. I think Wentz is playing almost top level quarter, like top tier level.
He playing real decent right now. He's
But
sturdy right
to,
now.
He has to
About top level,
kind of
son.
limit the gimmies. Here you go.
Top level over here. He having us 32 games.
Listen, let's keep it real. He looking real shifty, like real, you know, uninjured. His what's the word? Escapability. His
I ain't gonna lie,
escapability.
like the highlights I see, he getting sacked.
And he getting hit some. He throwing some picks
Yeah,
too.
he
But
throwing
he
some
making
picks,
plays.
but
I
he's
think
making plays, bro.
the game in week 2 against the Lions, they just got down early.
Oh,
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? They got down early.
They
came back a little bit.
their
in the
wide
game.
receiver tandem is paying off dividends.
Yeah, for
for
sure.
him for sure. Go ahead,
Curtis
Jay.
Samuel
Go ahead.
playing.
Tell us about it, man. Tell us about that, man.
So I mean, we went down. I mean, I saw a lot as far as the league wide. I saw a lot go down. I'm starting to feel sorry for the Tennessee Titans.
Wow.
what?
Wow.
I love it.
It's a bad situation. I know
I
you
love it.
We're gonna
Chill.
we're gonna definitely get to that.
Mhm.
But it doesn't look good. I don't like the situation because it's not healthy. It's not a healthy situation.
What?
It don't look like a healthy situation
What is not
What,
healthy?
talking about the quarterback?
for the
side?
quarterback. Yeah,
Oh.
you know what?
It was just getting
specifically
dragged by-
Malik Willis. To see him in that game, I was like, dang, man. So they put him in there because I want to see on Thursday. I want to see if Vrabel, which I doubt.
Coach Vrabel.
Don't quote me, but
Yeah.
after everything he said about what he needs to learn, I'm like, man, you know, he put him out there.
Right.
When it got that bad,
It was a mollywhopping.
please don't put him as a starter. Put him out as a starter.
No, I don't think so.
Because if he's not ready, he's not ready. He ain't.
I was excited to watch it though. I was excited, but you know, at that point in the game, it was very little he could do. And then, of course, he did have one turnover. He showed us what he's capable of, though. He pulled, you know, he got out there. He got outside of the pocket. He showed us a lot of
Trash.
he showed us a lot of movement in the in the pocket. And then at the same time, you know, it was more so what you would expect from a rookie quarterback.
Trash.
First of all,
I wouldn't have
it's the
played
Bills.
him, man.
It's the like
In that
that
situation,
defense.
I wouldn't have played him.
That defense was coming alive,
Tannehill
bro.
would have just had to you.
Nah, they rather save
Yeah.
Tannehill, man. They don't let Tannehill go out there and get hurt in the 30 point beating. Yeah, that's
Run the
exactly
ball.
right.
You the Titans. Even though you
Nah,
down by a lot, you're not about to pass yourself
Don't even
back
let
into it
Derrick
without,
Henry get hurt.
like,
That's
AJ
what happened.
Brown
They don't
on
even
that
let
team.
Derrick Henry get hurt on that.
Trash.
Okay.
I'm hurt.
So like, okay, something else in week 2. So I'm gonna throw it to my dog right here. Your boy T Sweat, also know the T Sweat, but you can call him T Sweat. Talk about them Jags, my boy. 0-24. What you think about your people,
I'm
man?
gonna just say, man, middle finger up to all the people that analyze games and stuff, because y'all definitely left us out. Like
Right.
we was the only team that shut out a team 24-0.
Woo!
I don't care if they don't have their number one.
You got a donut on them,
They
bud?
don't have their number one receiver, but they have their number one running back,
Wow.
which is the previous number
Number
one
one
running
running
back.
back in the- yeah,
that,
the
they
league.
just overlooked that part. He had 54 yards, bro. Like, really?
Wow.
He had that
Well,
on like two
that's
plays.
a
in the
defensive?
fourth quarter, like two little plays.
Yeah,
you know what
fourth
I'm saying?
quarter. Yeah, exactly.
Y'all
You
shut him down. Like
Yeah.
y'all shut him down.
I'm proud of my
impressed.
boys, though, man.
I was impressed.
Now, as you say that, and I'm gonna direct this question towards Joe and Jay, because I know they'll probably have a better perspective on it. Jay being our resident Atlanta Falcon, so to speak. Do y'all think it's time for the coach to push the panic button with Matt Ryan, or no?
Not yet.
Nah,
The defense
we
is playing
tend to
bad
do
too.
Oh, here you go.
Like we tend to make.
We talk about the Colts now.
No, my bad.
Hold on, you talking about
My bad.
you
Side
talking
note,
about the
real
Colts,
quick.
right?
Yeah.
You said Falcons, and I was like,
No. Yeah, because last year, last year, Matt Ryan was the
Right.
quarterback of the Falcons, but this year, of course,
that's what
he's
you
playing for the Colts. So, like, is it
I'm
too
just
early
saying
to
something
push
real
the
quick.
panic
It's
button?
It's too early. It's
What's
too
that?
early.
Because it's his team.
What's that?
Every time we play Ben, like he be ready to retire.
Oh, look at that, man.
You know what I'm saying?
That
We
man
was part of
is
the
at
reason why
home.
we
Why you gonna
retired.
bring up my quarterback? That man is at home.
I was saying we do that.
Kissing
You know
his
what I'm saying?
kids.
He's not about to go
stuff.
on this
But not-
Jacksonville.
Jacksonville has beaten the Colts 6-7 times in a row now.
Oh yeah, we own
They
them.
give them
Like Aaron Rodgers
super
on the Bears.
hard
we
times.
own
Last
them.
year they beat them and prevented them from making the playoffs. But the thing with the Colts is last year their defense, or the last couple of years, their defense has been pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Their defense is not as good this year right now because Shaq Leonard is hurt right now. He has a back injury. He has yet to come back. They're missing some other players. So I think when they get that defense back, we'll be able to see. And also missing Michael Pittman, him being the only real receiving threat you have, is a lot. You know
Yeah, that
what I'm saying?
receiving core is not looking the way
They got to make a move.
Yeah, the way it should
something in there.
with that type of running back. You should have known though when you got that type of quarterback coming on your team that commands that much money.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure they got to cut corners somewhere, and that it's looking like at the
They
the
cut it on
receiving core.
the receiving core is where they lost it.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Either.
thinking. It's not looking good, and then you got Leonard.
They still got
Is he still on the mend? I mean,
Yeah. He has that back injury. He's not played yet.
no
Right,
yeah.
so-
Hopefully he come back soon. He'll get well soon.
right. So we'll see how it transform.
We still got
Once-
Ty out there somewhere.
Deep down in that roster, I think he still made it. But he
Ty
ain't
out there
really-
somewhere.
They got Mo Alley Cox. They got some things, but they don't have anybody that put no fear in defensive coordinators. Minds. You know what I'm saying? Outside of Pittman on the outside.
Right.
So they need to improve in that area, make a move. But I think this year defenses are keying in on Taylor, so it's gonna be a lot of 7-8 man boxes, stacking it up and making Matt Ryan make a play to beat him, and they're gonna have to make that play. A lot of teams ain't just gonna be going for Taylor, just going off.
I think that's pretty dope. Now, in the same aspect of what they could be doing is just week 2, so we still got a lot to look
A
forward
lot
to.
of football, man.
Hey, Sweat, man, I see you over there doing some things. We working on some stuff. Is that right? We got it yet?
What are you trying to do here?
We still working?
Oh no, I was just doing something else.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, cool. We're gonna go on 1-2. While you get that together, we're gonna keep it moving. So like, another thing I want to bring up, right? So everybody in East Rutherford, New Jersey is excited right now, okay, because we're talking about the Giants and the Jets.
Right.
Both come away with 2 wins this weekend in week 2. We know what I'm saying. We're talking about of course, the Giants are one of the 6 undefeated teams left in the league. And last week, my man Joe Flacco turned back the hands of time, going 26 for 44 with 307 yards, 4 touchdowns, and a passer rating of 110. Is it Joe Flacco, or is it like the Jets offense just and the Jets defense? Because we were here as we said the Jets had one of the better draft days.
They did.
Is it more so like the Jets coming through, with the GM, the picks that they played, and also Joe Flacco, or is it just all, hey, look, we got Joe in there, it's a veteran presence, you know what I'm saying? Is that what you think it is?
I think it's the coach getting his fingerprints on that team now, and his players in there, his situations, philosophy. The second or third year he's been in now, Salah.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna build a great defense.
Right.
That's what he's known for. He was a defense coordinator for the San Francisco 49ers. He's gonna get that defense together. He's already made strides in doing so. That offense is looking pretty good. They drafted Garrett Wilson, number 1 round pick receiver. He had a pretty special day. I think he had 2 touchdowns, if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
And their running back, man, their running game with Breece Hall and Michael Carter, 1-2 tandem. Flacco dumping down to them boys. They catching a lot of passes out the backfield. They're making plays. Offense don't look too bad. The Jets look kind of decent out there.
Yeah, they do. This is real. I can admit to that.
But the Browns shouldn't have lost that game. Chubb came out and he made a comment today. He apologized because that last touchdown he got, he should have just dropped down at the 1, and they would have ran the clock out.
Yeah, they would have ran the clock
They
out.
wouldn't have gave him opportunity to win.
Yo, what you got here?
What happened? Oh, We was trying to get Sweat dude over here working on the technicals like normal. He had something going. We gonna see if we can get it to work.
I don't like the look of this, man.
We gonna see.
Like
if
the
we got
look of this right here. He's trying to rig something up over here.
Yeah, what is he doing? You know what I'm saying?
Want to talk about my Rams real quick? Wait.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, listen, man. I was coming to the home. I was coming to the homie to talk about. Hey man, so let's keep it 1,000, man. So hey. Every week we got to talk about your boys, the last year's champions. They pulling some moves. They got hit the first week, but week 2, what we looking like? You know what I'm saying? They got some things going on. Talk to us about your boys, man. Because we got a caller. We got a caller. One of our top subscribers. It sounds like we got Big Body, aka Treg, on the MIC Mike. That's right, Treg. What it do though? What's happening?
And then what's up to the Red Room? Everybody who watching, make sure you like it, subscribe, share it. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. That's right.
Here to call out.
Who you calling out, man?
Call out a few people.
Wow.
Whoa, Trey.
How you just gonna mess up the week 2 recap like that, Big Body?
This man calling in the middle. This man got VIP access.
Right. Bro, how you just
I can't wait anymore.
Oh wow. What's going on? You about to lay down the gauntlet, bro? You about to put the challenge on the table for the whole world to see, man?
I gotta call some people out, man.
Okay.
First of all, Trevor, nobody care about that 12-0.
Wow. Wow.
But I got to call out Kyle Shanahan, man.
You got to talk.
Kyle Shanahan, man.
Oh man.
Hey, Kyle Shanahan.
Oh.
Hey, he did my boy wrong, man.
Tell him why you mad. Tell him why you mad. Tell him why you mad. Tell him why you mad.
He RG3 Trey Lance. He know he did it.
Dang. Wow. He was already hurt, then he went back out there again. That what you think?
Nah, just that fact that he kept running them. The running backs was already running, and you got him doing this option play that was dumb. You know what I'm saying? As soon as Jimmy G get in, he opened up the playbook. Jimmy G had like a superstar out there.
He did actually.
He always do, man. He always do.
But a Big Body though, you a 49er fan. That hard. Jimmy G got a more understanding of the whole grasp of the entire playbook. You know what I'm saying? So every play is available to Jimmy G. Every play ain't available to Trey Lance.
Right.
Y'all game plan with Trey Lance and specifically different. You know what I'm saying? To utilize his legs.
They didn't give him a chance to throw down the field, so that's why I'm saying I just felt Kyle Shanahan. This is what they wanted. This was some people in the locker room, some of the owners, the people in the office. They wanted this. This is what they want. They got it now. So hey, I can't do nothing but pray for Trey Lance. He ain't out too long, about let's say at least 10 to 12 weeks, because it wasn't already snap like that. Prescott on was. So
wow,
that's good.
So he could possibly come back.
Wow.
About 10 to 12 weeks.
Yeah, that's the season, bro. That's it, man. Just let him sit down.
Not necessary.
I ain't trying to laugh at this man get hurt.
Yeah, I wasn't forced that.
Pretty hopeful.
Yeah, we not laughing at him getting Trey Lance getting hurt. I want him to. I'd rather have him fully recover and be ready for next season. Don't come back and hurt yourself for these boys. They got $1 million out of it.
And y'all always get hurt too, like
yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something, Big Body. The clause, all of his incentives in they put some low numbers on there because they thought it was gonna be a backup for a real long time. So he gonna get that money. It's over with.
He gonna get that bag.
Yeah,
Jimmy's gonna get Jimmy gonna get his money.
Yeah, porn star Jimmy got that bag. It's a wrap.
I also want to call. Hey, I gotta call out somebody else.
Yeah.
I got some.
Go ahead. Get him, Trey.
Hey.
Wow.
Dude.
Wow.
Hey, you been Captain Kurt first week. This week you been hurt Kurt.
Wow.
I don't know what's going on with him, man.
I mean, so it's
a prime time game.
Yeah.
Kirk Cousins don't never perform.
Exactly. I was just about to say that. So do you know the win percentage of Kirk Cousins in primetime games is less than 35%. It's horrible. It's horrible.
Bro, it's called prime time for you to shine, not to do that.
Nah.
Oh.
Kirk Cousins is an old man, dog. You know he gets sleepy around 9:30. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, tell me something. Hey, I got one more call. Hey, I got one more call. Call one thing out, y'all. Hey, I'm gonna take you back to the show.
Right.
I just love being on here. I love being on here. I just love it.
Hey, appreciate you too, fam.
This weekend fantasy.
Right.
I got to bring the 12 games to the person back twice.
Oh man.
JC, are you ready?
Oh man. Oh man.
JC, you ready for the 12 games to get to your bag twice?
Yo, what? All right. Yo, you know what's coming, man. You already know what's happening, man.
Yeah, I appreciate that dub off of you though, Big Body.
Ooh.
This past week.
We laying down the gauntlet right now.
He'll call out.
Joe.
We talking about it in a separate league?
Yeah, no, Trevor got another league.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we in a couple.
Yeah,
I'm in a
but
couple
see,
Trevor
Joe,
leagues.
out that league, that's cool, Joe. But
Oh,
Joe,
man.
I promise you, in the rec room league,
Oh
you
man.
get that 12 games to your back, bro.
Wow.
We gonna see. I got some work to do, but I'm coming.
Okay.
I got some work to do, baby.
See, I talking about Brandon T. Y'all said Brandon T was good. He got that 12 games to your back. JC next, y'all. 12
Oh
games to your
man.
back.
Hey, I got you in 2 leagues this week. You already
Oh
know.
dang.
You already know.
Hey,
It's one of
leagues?
those
Double
leagues.
header.
I got Sweat in 2 leagues. Me and Sweat
Hey,
played each other in 2 leagues.
Oh, man.
What's the
Double
12 games
headers.
involved? Hey, Trevor, what's the 12 games involved? I'm gonna call Trevor for Sunday services.
Hey man, yo, shout out to my
You
dog
got
Big
it,
Body.
man.
You got
Do
it.
like Big Body, do like Big Body, do everybody like, share, subscribe.
I like
to the
that.
Rec Room Podcast. Big shouts out to Big Body, man. We appreciate you, bro, man. We,
All right,
hey,
y'all
we,
appreciate that. Y'all keep it going. I'm about to watch the rest of the show. Keep it going.
hey, that's
Yes,
our,
sir.
that's our resident 49ers fan. Anything 49ers, we can refer to Big Body on. That's why he had to talk about Jimmy G and Trey Lance, man. So, hey, make sure if you want to be a guest here on the podcast, you got to like, share, and subscribe. You can call in. You can talk about your favorite team, especially if we're talking football now. You know what I'm saying? I know somebody who watching right now probably, Freeport probably want to call in and talk about the Georgia Bulldogs right now because I seen them. You know, I seen them right now.
We'll see him in the college
Yeah.
football playoff.
Right.
You know
If
what
they
I'm
win
saying?
the SEC.
But don't worry,
The
don't worry,
Buckeyes come.
don't worry,
Can't wait for
Freeport, you will have your time.
Big
You will call
twizzle,
in.
baby.
You know what I'm saying? So let's get back to you know what I'm saying, week 2, some more coverage. I was talking about, the Giants. So somebody else we want to throw out there. Don't rush. All right. To count out the Cowboys because Cooper Rush just got his first win. Y'all caught it? Y'all caught that one? All right, Cooper Rush just caught out his first win. Caught his first win. He went 19 to 35 for 235 for one touchdown with a 95.5 passer rating. And it's being talked about on every morning sports show, talk sports radio show. Is the emergence of the Cowboys defense, their secondary, and of course possibly the best defensive player in the league.
And who? Michael Parsons?
Man, Michael Parsons, man. What y'all think about that right now? I mean, he's been showing out lately these last 2 games.
He's pretty
He's
good.
definitely
the
special.
best
He's got the most sacks in 13 games ever in NFL history. So like, what do y'all think
definitely
about
special.
that? You know what I'm saying?
And they use them in different ways too.
Because
I like when he rush off the edge, though.
Yeah.
He's deadly right. They need to keep him right there.
Yeah.
I've been seeing several times. Shout out to my uncle Stephen A. Smith in First Take. He's called him the reincarnation of Lawrence Taylor.
Oh, he did?
No.
I think that's very very high
never
praise.
be.
That's
There'll never be.
there's never another.
There will never be.
There's
Shout
never
out
There's a
to
lot
my
of
Giants fans out
extracurriculars
there.
involved in that
My
one.
Giants
though,
fans out
Oh,
there.
speaking
Well,
of Giants.
Shout out to my
Lawrence Taylor.
Giants fans out there.
Speaking of the Giants.
Well, I'm about to say, speaking of,
they need to get a little bit more love than the Cowboys.
oh
The
man,
Giants. Them
I mean,
boys
two and oh.
the Giants are undefeated. They are one of the 6 last undefeated teams out there. Saquon Barkley has emerged, almost playing like his old self. Danny Dimes.
I feel like I called that too, but I ain't gonna say nothing.
Danny Dimes has emerged somewhat as an okay quarterback. He's a mid-tier, top let's say 15 to 20. You know what I'm
No.
saying? He could do that.
Daniel
No,
Jones.
Daniel Dimes?
Jones ain't no 15 through 20, bro.
Danny Dimes?
Daniel Dimes is 25 through 30.
Man, come on,
Two,
man.
bro.
Give that
Yes.
man some love, man.
No, I ain't hating on. I'm saying like, realistically, no.
20
Realistic-
through 30.
20 through 30?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. 20 through 30.
I
so
give you
I'll
30
take that.
through 30. How many? How many?
Hey, 30 through 30.
He's not 30,
about
bro.
20.
He about 27.
At highest, he
32?
25. At
Okay.
highest, he 25.
Well, but
They
you know,
do like Cam, name 32 quarterbacks.
But the difference in that situation is
That's
really.
better than me.
all right.
Yeah, that's the game when he starts. You think about it, it's like, oh, you got a quick point. But with the Daniel Jones situation, with the Giants situation, that roster relatively is the same, man. That coaching matters, man.
Yeah,
That
coaching
coach-
matters.
In game 1, when he made that big call to go for it,
Yeah.
man,
See, that brought the team together.
go for the 2, yeah. But
Yeah.
it's like, look,
Stuff like
we
that.
believe in the coach. You know what I'm saying? You get that, you galvanize the troops in situations like that. Like you believe in them.
Yeah,
young
watch-
team, an experienced team. It's my first game. I'm gambling on y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all came through, so
Watching the Giants game, the second half on Fox and everything, and then they showed like Michael Strahan almost threw a chair. Like when they scored a touchdown, like Michael Strahan had to stop himself because he was so excited because they was winning. Like I think the energy of, just like you say, the coaching makes a difference. And Joe, you are a recipient of such a thing because your coach in the LA Rams kind of put energy
Oh, yeah.
into the organization when they got him.
Yes.
So I feel like we have to wait and see what's going to happen with the Giants. But you're correct. I think that energy that he put in there, that kind of like I believe in you type.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, F it, we're gonna go for it.
It's just a new era.
You know,
Yeah.
I think
players. It's a
you
new
know,
era.
yeah, this ain't the old Giants. It's the new Giants. I think
We're not
that
gonna hold
plays
back
a
the
big part.
playbook. We doing everything.
And,
We winning the game. However, we gotta
and
win.
defensively, they not
They
letting
shut
up.
down the
Yeah,
run.
not
They
letting
shut
up.
down Derrick Henry week 1.
Trash.
Gave Christian McCaffrey some situations.
Yeah, they gave him a couple biscuits to go home with.
Sometimes in that game. So they people saying they ain't play nobody. Tennessee Titans was first in the AFC last year. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
that's a decent
Nah, they
team coming
trash.
into Carolina. Okay, I can. They really ain't too good, but they took care of business.
Right.
So we'll see, man. They got a good opportunity out there to make some noise in that division. That division wide open right
Yeah,
now.
that division wide open, and you know, I'm excited because you know, in terms of how we like to see as every year somebody in each division goes from last to the playoffs, and possibly this year
I think
could,
Philly.
It could be now.
think
we
Philly
was
still
just
win that
getting
division.
there. Here goes the last one. Now everybody watched the Monday night game. So Monday Night Football turned into Monday Night Raw on 2 different channels. Okay, I don't know if you saw. You know how they do with Bills Mafia. They brought the tables out. They was flipping over them, pouring ketchup on people's heads. It was going ham. And then in Philly, it was a TLC match. Okay, Jalen Hurts was out there throwing tables, ladders, chairs, everything at. You know what I'm saying? The Minnesota defense, and it was going crazy. Let's just talk about it real quick. So Jalen Hurts basically goes 80% complete. He has 80% completions, right? He goes 26 of 31 for 333 yards, 1 touchdown, and 2 on the ground. What else that man got to do?
balling.
What else?
There's
Like
a lot of quarterbacks balling right now, but yeah, Jalen Hurts had a special game
yeah,
against a pretty good team, the
Right.
Minnesota team. Man, they really embarrassed them, honestly, in front of the prime time audience.
Jefferson got slayed, man.
Slay
I don't care what nobody
but that was the
Slay
matchup we
plays a
thought
good
was,
defense.
that was the matchup we thought was going to be kind of stand out, you know, because you know, Justin Jefferson he cooked week 1. He was cooking.
Speaking of Cook, man,
Lots of gritties week 1. No
speaking of
gritties
Cook,
week 2.
man, I don't like how they using Dalvin Cook this year in Minnesota, man. They not.
That
They
zone
need
run
to sprinkle
scheme,
some more in there, man.
that zone run scheme
and get
that
it
he
together
was
with
You
him.
can
doing
tell it's
last
different
year.
coaching.
Yeah.
For sure.
It is for sure.
But they asked for that, just like a lot of other teams ask for a certain thing.
That's
if
right.
it ain't working, I
That
don't know if you need to keep doing that.
when you talk about that,
But it was working. But they played Green Bay, which was kind of
yeah,
it was the way that they played when
It
they
was
played Green
kinda
Bay.
tricky.
It was they tried to put it up on Philly in the air a lot more because you know, somebody I was listening to analyze over the weekend was saying that zone run scheme is built specifically for Dalvin Cook to pick the A or the B gap and then he could hit it. But they wasn't doing that. They was not giving them the opportunity to. And I think coming from behind is what make the play calling pressure to throw the football more. And it wasn't working. You know what I'm saying? If you see anything, if you notice, you know, the coverage is happening all day long. Your number one wide receivers, you know what I'm saying, basically getting beat up. Why not run the ball? I mean, I would think that would be the.
we got
that
two
would
more
be the thing.
good matchups. So
Oh yeah, we got
Baltimore.
Ravens,
Listen,
Miami. We got to get it now.
Listen, that was I want to say almost like the game of the weekend.
That might be game of the year when we
Game
look
of the
back at
year?
the season.
I mean, you know,
Honestly,
for real,
that was
real.
a good game.
We're gonna say what my man Lamar Jackson and Jay put it up on the Rec Room Sports page. Lamar Jackson now has the most 100-yard rushing games in NFL history. He just passed Michael Vick. I thought that was cool, but he didn't just run the ball. He also played a huge part in the passing game. He passed for 310 yards. He got 3 passing touchdowns, 119 yards on the ground, and 1. So that's 4 touchdowns
Yeah,
altogether.
breakaway. Listen, the bag he's running. Hey, Baltimore, y'all better pay this man.
Listen.
Pay this man because
He's
the price
playing
is going
smart.
up on y'all. Crazy. Yeah, he say he ain't talking no more after the season.
Playing
After the
smart.
season, the price is gonna be
Listen,
crazy.
you know,
He has shown-
just send the contract
He
right now.
has shown that it's not him.
right? No, it's not.
Mm-hmm.
You and
not him.
the holdout that he gonna do next year. Oh my God, he gonna come to training camp after he eat a steak and he gonna touch the field. He gonna look everybody.
Not a steak.
I think they get
Telling
the deal done during the season. Honestly,
You think
Yeah,
so?
they got to.
They don't have the
They better.
they done lost all leverage now that he done come out and play
Listen,
like this.
it's
Even
either-
though they didn't really have leverage in the first place, you should have just paid the man whatever
Yeah,
guarantee money he
better.
wanted.
If-
Like just the best player Like honestly, it's the best offensive player in the history of our franchise. Seriously,
Right,
like,
right.
Yeah.
And it's seriously,
And
and
he
it's,
plays the quarterback situation.
and it's leagues between him and the second best quarterback for the Baltimore Ravens. It's the gap is so wide.
I'm about to say,
hit
whoever
anybody.
the
I'm about to
second
say,
best
who is
player,
that?
Yeah, right,
whoever
yeah.
it is, I don't even know. Like that's a defensive team. When you think about them, that's a defensive team. But
Right.
Yeah.
look, man, Lamar had a special game. Tua,
Oh yeah, we gotta
listen,
get-
the comeback. Oh
Listen,
my,
the comeback kid. Tua Tagovailoa, okay?
Yeah,
Tua went
Alabama flashback.
36 of 50. Tua went 469 yards, 6 touchdowns, a passer rating of 124.1, and 4 of them was in the fourth.
yes,
Am I correct?
bro. They had no business coming back, bro. That was the best fourth quarter I seen.
They had Baltimore
my-
defense so confused, bro.
Yeah.
Cheetah, bro.
All right, so
Every time they got a touchdown, you see,
Waddle,
you
bro.
see
Make
3
it-
DBs in the
what I-
huddle. Like
that's what I was
how
talking
they do.
about, man. Like you looking at one side. I think one play in particular, it was a clear out. You had Tyreek Hill on the side by itself. How can you still? How does that happen?
yeah, you just don't know he about to run clear across
When
the
you
other
got
side.
when you got Jalen, you know what I'm saying, going back and forth in motion, and you looking over here, you got Gesicki or whatever's going on over here.
Mm-hmm.
You can just say, you know what, just go.
Right.
And just launch it out there. And it's like it's funny, man, how Tyreek Hill has just like this thing, man, where he just comes and just cuffs the ball at the last second while I'm about to hit the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like it looks like a short pass, but it's like it's Tyreek Hill. It's like it's just in the
extra
pocket for him.
fast.
Right.
It's crazy.
I think that's the big deal. And just like you say, when you think about the tandem of Hill and Waddle, you got Waddle with 11 receptions, 190 yards,
Big
and 2
catch at the
touchdowns, and the big catch at the end. Then you got Tyreek Hill, 11 receptions, 171 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Like somewhere in there, this is what we were envisioning
Speed
for
kills.
the off season.
Yeah.
So much speed. Them boys out there
Somebody's
running
Madden
four
rating is going up right
They was
now.
out there running 4 verticals on them boys and running by them.
We gonna see next week though.
And I hope all that chatter about Tua accuracy is dead. Like that should be over.
Yeah, it
with.
should
Like,
be
this
over
man
with.
was throwing dimes deep.
Listen,
like,
it was
balls were placed perfectly.
There was one play in the fourth quarter in the red zone, and I want to say that was the play to it wasn't the Waddle. As a matter of fact, it
To
might have
Tyreek
been-
Hill, the deep. Like,
No. In the red zone, they was at the 25 or something like that.
Okay.
My man threw it straight between 2 people. I'm talking about outstretched hand and all, straight between 2 people for the touchdown. And like to me, like when people talk about arm talent, accuracy, that's what I'm talking about right there. Josh Allen. We know Josh Allen gonna throw the bullet. I don't care what's going on. Josh Allen gonna get it. It's gonna feel. It's gonna you're gonna see the distance of the ball covers in a short period of time. But Tua Tagovailoa is being a left-handed quarterback. That's kind of like unheard of when they talk about left-handed quarterbacks.
Look
The
like
accuracy-
he's been looking at his film.
It looks like he's been. Well, oh snap! Speaking of looking at film, we're gonna get to that one too. But you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like, let's give Tua his flowers right now. It's only week 2.
Nah, I don't
but-
give.
Yeah, let's give him his props.
Let's give
Nah,
it.
yeah.
They
Give 'em
undefeated
props.
right now. They beat
Nah, yeah.
a real good team in Baltimore, who I
Right.
feel like gonna make the playoffs this year. That was a great game. I mean, that was a heck of a game.
Yeah, and then real quick, we got to
That's
talk
a lot of
about
adversity too, man. You down 21 points.
Yeah.
four touchdowns in the fourth quarter. That's not easy.
That's
bro.
impressive, man.
That's not easy, bro.
That's impressive.
Real quick, we're gonna hit on that. Another standout. We got Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb got 87
Chubby
yards,
baby.
3 touchdowns, and 26 yards through the air. Aaron Jones on the ground. Another win for Aaron Rodgers over the Chicago Bears.
Yeah, he had the ball the whole
Aaron
game.
Jones got 18 touches, 132 yards, 38 receiving yards, and 2 touchdowns altogether. And Cooper Kupp, Big Cup, my boy Joey, you know what I'm saying? 11 receptions, 108 yards, two touchdowns. And then out of nowhere, who would have thought about the Detroit Lions showing up?
Son
Okay.
God.
All right. So we got to say
my
Amar
God.
Ra St. Brown out here with 9 receptions, 184 yards, and 2 touchdowns. That was a big
And he
deal.
had some rushing yards. He had like 60 on the
Right, he got some yards
from.
from scrimmage as well. And then we can't forget, right, you know what I'm saying? Joe's old homeboy, Jared Goff, 256 passing yards, 4 touchdowns, and passer rating 121.
So what you saying though? You bigging up in the Lions like that? Remember, I asked y'all what y'all think about the Lions.
Hey, Hutchinson looked good too,
I
real quick
said-
on that defense. He had like
Yeah, they did.
he got like 3 sacks. He had like 3 sacks.
Aiden Hutchinson was a
Going
little
off.
bit of everywhere. He looked real. He looked real Bosa like.
Yeah.
Wait, what? What's going on? Hey, I don't know what's happening right now. You guys, wait a minute. I think I remember this segment. You remember the segment, Joe?
Yeah.
All right, man.
I don't like this music though.
All right, look, man. You know what we do, man. When we got this music playing, we got the yodeler going. It's time for the uphill battle. That's right, y'all. That's right. The uphill battle, baby. This is where we pick some teams. We're going to debate on who has the toughest time. Who has the toughest mountain to climb up the hill to success right now. And right now, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna actually talk about somebody's team in the room. We're going to talk about the Jacksonville Jaguars. Okay. Look, matter of fact, these are some 1-1 teams. So everybody's got 1 win, 1 loss. All right. So we're going to talk about the Jacksonville Jaguars, the New York Jets, and the Detroit Lions. And I think this is actually a pretty interesting one. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Kareem. Kareem with the do though. You know, because he's a Jets fan, right? Big Jets fan? Yeah, shout out to Kareem. Big Jets fan.
Jets, this is the first time in a long time the Jets fans actually kind of happy. Yeah. You know actually kind of intrigued and interested in the season. And that says a lot about the culture of their team.
And this is one of the moments when, like, would it be the same if their quarterback who got injured would be there?
Come back.
Is the air going to come out the bubble?
With so much young talent on offense, I think having the veteran Flacco out there having him out there calling the plays and calling the shots, that might be more beneficial than having Zach come back.
Yeah.
But they're going to probably lean towards that,
Zach Efron.
Like Flacco is definitely showing some capabilities of being still able to quarterback a team.
And I ain't gonna stunt. I like when I was watching a lot of NFL Network. I love the replays where he looked like he just so hyped. Screaming, yelling in everybody's face. He give 35, 36-year-old man. Well, I think Joe Flacco like 38. Really,
he might. He getting up there.
He getting up there. Joe Flacco out there giving out chest bumps, doing the gritty on the sideline, kicking it with the homies. Like, I think that's real cool. And then of course, like we talked about the emergence of the Detroit Lions. Of course, Aiden Hutchinson on the defensive end, you know what I'm saying? Even though I think it was just three sacks in the last game, his defense, if you watch football like some of us do, like you can see that he was around the ball like every play. You know what I'm saying? He was around the quarterback. He was close to the quarterback every play. He was around the ball when he ran the ball every play, and I think that's huge. So the Detroit Lions had a big draft. So seeing the draft picks and the moves that they made in the offseason kind of started to play dividends. Jared Goff getting better, you know what I'm saying, getting a better grasp on the offense. The wide receivers coming to play. I think that's big
playing
too.
With a chip.
Yeah,
definitely playing with a chip.
Yeah, on his shoulders, right? Yeah,
watching his old team, get that ring,
right?
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to the Rams.
Yeah, and you know what's fun? You know what's funny? What if they gave him Matthew Stafford old locker? Like, he could peel the little name back. He still see his Stafford on it.
Y'all funny.
Every day he goes, they be like, this guy, boy, I tell you, right. He put his name right back over and just go back to work.
That'd be smart.
Hey, straight up.
But another thing with the Lions, a lot of times when you get a lot of TV time, they weren't getting a lot of TV time. So
they really wasn't.
They probably feel better about their team off of that. They had the Hard Knocks, you know what I'm saying?
Right. The Hard Knocks.
They had a very fantasy relevant week right now because they had a lot of players going off with Swift.
Yeah, Swift
Jared
Goff
did numbers too. But another thing with the Lions, man, Brad Holmes, their GM, he came from the Rams. This guy knows how to build a roster. He helped establish our roster. This guy has been responsible. When you think about that draft and how great of a draft a lot of people say they had,
big draft.
He's the reason behind it. Brother graduated from North Carolina A&T. Listen, this guy's going to continue to fill that roster out. Don't be surprised if they snag what quarterback of the future they're going to have next year. If they can get a pick, get that Alabama.
These quarterbacks of the future, man.
Because there's two of them that's coming out next year.
Joe just want to get everybody out a new job. You a quarterback, get a new job.
No, I'm saying once they get that, they going to really take off. It's going to be real.
Man, they going to keep that. What if they like Jared Goff for like 2 more years?
They
still going to pick a quarterback.
I'm just saying, if the pick is there, I get it. I select the quarterback and move on from Jared Goff. And I'm not saying like Jared Goff ain't.
Yeah, you got a point. You might. And then our third team,
the Jacksonville Jaguars.
You know what I'm saying? 1-1 right
Saxonville
now.
Back. Yes,
Saxonville is back.
Okay.
Man.
So Travis Etienne looked great. Week 1, he
looked nice.
He week two.
He's
Robinson look
he's
good.
definitely-
Robinson look good.
He's
Robinson look
definitely-
good.
He's definitely what we used to have as a third down running back. That's what ETN is for us.
You want a running back who can get out there in the flat, and then if you need 5 yards, you catch the ball.
I actually
Yeah.
thought y'all was
Scat.
gonna use him more creatively. I hope y'all unlock that component to
Yeah.
y'all
Yeah,
offense.
we will,
but
we
the
will.
offense still look good.
we do what we gotta
Decent.
we do what we gotta do to win.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's Doug Peterson. That's
Captain
his-
Kurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kurt
that-
playing good too.
Yeah, I know everybody was worried about how he was gonna play because of how much money he got on his contract. But yeah, I'm liking how everything looking. And we got that first one out of on the book. So seeing
And
the
it's a division
excitement
win.
after the game, and it's a division win. We leading the division because, like you said, the whole division is struggling right now.
Right.
So hey,
Y'all got opportunity.
I ain't gonna say it's
Y'all
a
got
bottom
opportunity
feeding
to start
division,
off
but it's
strong.
it's an opportunity for someone unsuspecting to come up, get in the playoffs, make some noise. And you know what I'm saying? Speaking of making noise, don't forget to like, share, subscribe right now to Rec Room Sports, man, because we got a lot going on right now. So
but I heard it's another uphill battle.
oh man, we gotta get wait. We gotta pick winners for this one first. Don't get to it.
Okay.
All right, so Jay, your mindset. These three teams. Jets, Jags, Detroit. What we thinking, man?
I'm going. All right.
That's a tough. This the
I'm-
toughest
Yeah,
one
it's
you
a-
ever.
it's a really
This
tough
the
one,
toughest one we
It's
ever
tough.
It
had
is.
to do.
I'm gonna go
So
with the
that's why my
Jets.
opinion.
Has it the worst?
Okay. Because we
Man,
still
Is
don't
it
know.
because of the division
Zach-
they're in?
And
Yeah,
Zach Efron
definitely
ain't back
because
yet.
of the
Oh yeah.
They in the harder division if you think about
I
it from
forgot
top
about
to
that.
bottom.
Yeah,
Than anybody in my opinion.
right. And then, man, I'm gonna go with the Jags next.
Ooh,
Nah, that's what I was gonna do.
that's
too.
debatable. That's debatable.
That's what I was gonna do
Right.
too.
And then I'm gonna go with the Lions.
The Lions. Wow.
Yeah. And the only reason because like the last 2 seasons, man, if you look at it, if you look at the Chargers and the Lions,
Right.
they almost have the same situation. It's just that the Chargers had a few more wins. A lot of the Detroit losses were like just heartbreaking.
Yeah, they did have a lot of
Right,
close
yeah.
losses.
Right.
And they
Definitely
both
did.
didn't
They had
make
that
it.
fight.
They both didn't. It didn't pan out for both teams in the long run. A lot shorter for the Lions, but they played hard. They were competitive. It wasn't like they just went out there and got swamped like every game.
Right.
Nobody gave up. So with the message that the coach is putting out there, then they on Hard Knocks and they're taking advantage of that. It just looks good, man. It looks good. Everything. The coach looks good. Everybody was clowning him. He said he's keeping receipts. I don't blame him because I had jokes.
Right.
I had jokes, man. And, the knee. We're gonna bite it. Is it the same coach?
Yeah, that's the
Talking
one that
about
said,
biting
yeah,
you?
we
gonna bite him
we
in the
gonna
knee?
get down, we gonna bite the
Bite
knee
him in
when
the
we get up,
ankles?
bite him
Or
in the ankles
whatever.
or something.
He said
yeah.
that?
Yeah.
Yeah, he said that in the press conference.
Yeah,
And they introduced him.
I know he had a tearjerker last year. You know what I'm saying? At the
Right.
press conference one time.
right. So I'm going.
That's the
with
type of coach you want, though, man.
He passionate. He was. I like that. I like that, Jake. I think. What you think, Joe?
This is a tough one. Like I was saying, I do think that the Jets have it the hardest due to being in the division with Buffalo Bills, and then you have the 2-0 Miami Dolphins, who look like they're going to at worst be a wild card team. Then you have the New England Patriots, who's coached by Bill Belichick, who still
Build a brain.
if he doesn't have a scary team, he's still going to do fundamental football. Everybody going to do their job, and they're going to give you a challenge. So with that being said, they're in the toughest division, even though they have a lot of potential and a lot of great players and are well coached, in my opinion, by Saleh. I just think that the division puts them in the third places, having the toughest climb to go. Next team, I'm going to go Detroit.
Oh,
Just because similar situation, I think the Minnesota Vikings are pretty good. Green Bay Packers are Green Bay.
Green Bay.
And Chicago's kind of a struggling team. They probably going to end up getting the best of Chicago twice. But the other two teams are, in my opinion, going to probably are more superior from top to bottom.
Yeah.
And with more experience. So I think they're going to be
Makes sense.
more of a challenge for them to win their division. Jacksonville, division up for grabs. They looking like, hey, we can come steal this division.
right.
Coached by a former Super Bowl winning coach.
Right.
So he's bringing that into the situation. You got a young quarterback. You got young players. They energized, no egos. Everybody's young. Like in the situation, I'm surprised by the defense. Even though they had a couple good players, I'm surprised by the secondary, how well they're kind of holding up.
Yeah, the secondary is coming out. Yeah.
Getting the pass rush, like Walker's looking really good.
Right.
Walker's looking good to me, passing the eye test. Like, I see why he was drafted number 1 overall. You know what I'm saying?
Big guy.
Then you got Allen still playing good football. So
Allen Walker.
Hey, division wide open. Houston playing some good defense, but they can't score. Tennessee's 0-2, looking like what are they?
What?
You know, it's like
What
lost
are
without
those?
lost without AJ Brown. You should have paid him.
Right.
Nobody fears the throw. The arm.
Hey,
Your quarterback's
what-
on. Nobody
hey,
fears that. So
hey,
y'all gonna
hey.
have to figure some things out.
In the words of Joe, what the Bills did to the Titans, what loaded the clip up?
Yeah. All right. Okay.
I loaded the clip.
The whole clip.
And then you got the Indianapolis Colts, who the Jacksonville has their number and shut them out. So look, the division is very winnable. So I think Jacksonville has the easiest uphill battle.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Sweat. We kind of know. We kind of know where you going with this one. But go ahead, and give us your take on it, man.
I was thinking how Jay was, and then when Joe said what he said, Coach Joey said, we said, I feel what he's saying. You know, division.
The
you
division
gotta
matters
go,
that you playing
You got to
in.
go
Yeah,
by
yeah.
division.
Right.
I feel what both of them saying.
Because
I actually like both of them.
Not to interrupt you, it's just 3 talented rosters, in my opinion, a young team. So it's like, what's the determining factor? Who has the easiest path to the playoffs?
And then the tougher divisions oftentimes play a huge part into getting.
That's what I love
through
about
to the
NFL.
playoffs.
Like you can not be that good, but if you win in your division, you in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And don't forget, each year, someone from the bottom of each division always goes into the playoff picture. So these are technically 2 teams? All 3 teams can get into the playoff picture
Colts ain't made it.
because the Colts got put
should've.
out by the Jags.
Yeah.
The Jags could get in, and then the Lions. We know the Lions have perennially been on the worst on the bottom tier. So you know what I'm saying, it's up for grabs in all 3 divisions, but all 3 teams and technically all 3 teams going through coaching changes and culture changes as well. Have a huge uphill battle. And then speaking of huge uphill battles,
Go ahead. Get into that. It's gonna be interesting. The battle for the defensive rookie of the year, I think, is between Hutchinson and Walker. So it's gonna be interesting to watch that the rest of the season too.
Yeah. Okay. And then, so we got the second uphill battle that we didn't know we were going to do, right?
What we doing?
We doing an uphill battle, another uphill battle for real?
We doing another one?
Man,
I heard some
I
good music.
feel like
Hit the music.
Hit
Just
the music,
Just
man,
hit the
one more
music.
time, man.
Hit the music.
Hey, look here, man. We got another uphill battle. All right.
Hit the
So-
music twice.
Twice in one show, man. I mean, I don't know. I didn't ask for this, but we're going to do it anyway. So we know what's going on, right? So right now, if you haven't been watching the show, if you haven't been watching the show, we have a fantasy league here with the Rec Room squad, complete with the cast of regulars, of subscribers. We're gonna give a big shout out to my boy Vito. We're gonna give a shout out to Big Body. We're gonna give a shout out to Free Paul. We're gonna give a shout out to B Will. We're gonna give a shout out to Kareem Muse, and then the 4 gentlemen at the table here as well. Am I missing somebody?
Jones,
and
Sam
Sam, what to do though? And we got Sam.
Sam
you know what I'm
Brown.
saying?
Sam
So
Brown.
make sure.
got one on me, boy. He
DJ.
had them lions you was talking about.
Right, yeah,
He
you
was
was
good on me. Went golf.
Hey, say it one more time. He
He unloaded the clip for real.
Hey, so in terms of how things going, we had some ups and some downs. Last week I had some downs, rookie downs. I made some rookie mistakes, but I'm learning as I go forward. And so now we're gonna talk about the teams in fantasy league who need some improvement going forward.
It's some 0-2s. And I'm one of them.
Hey, my man Joey is 0-2. Jay,
Them boys done throw me in the uphill
which 3
battle.
people we got? Jay, which 3 people we got in the uphill battle, man? Hey, and shout out to you if you're in the regular league, man. You know who you are if you want to. It's not me though, not this time.
All right, we got Vito, man. Vito
Sauce.
hasn't recovered
Wow.
from his demise.
Right?
He hasn't gotten out yet from getting hit from week 1.
Dang.
Then we have Kareem, man. I mean,
Kareem Muse, my man.
bro, we gonna
Shout out to Gray Skull.
we gonna make it. We gonna make it, man.
Right?
We gonna make it. We gonna make it. We're gonna make it. Just hang in there, man.
Hang on, just hold on.
Just hang in there, man.
One more week,
It's a lot of
hold on.
football left.
It's
It's
a whole
a
lot.
lot left, man. Just
It's a
hang
Who the
in
last
there.
person? It's me, man. But who the last person?
The last is Joe.
Yeah.
0-2.
Coach Joey.
Hey, this is the first league, ladies and gentlemen. I started off 0-2. This is uncharted waters, uncharted territory for me.
Hey man, but
All I can say is it's a lot of football.
this would be
Yeah.
one hell of a comeback story for you, Joe.
It's only two games. It's only 2 games.
weeks.
It's only 2 games.
That's only 2
Yeah,
games, man.
facts.
It's fantasy, bro.
You got trade
gotta
hands
win the
going
week.
out. You talking about a whole, all these people have been getting hurt.
This is the most injuries I've seen real quick in the first 2 weeks of an NFL season.
It's competitive.
A lot of
man.
players, bro. A lot of players. I mean,
a lot of key players.
Dak and Trey have went down in 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? And
We got
Yeah.
Jameis
Both
Winston
have had
playing with four
Crazy.
aspirations.
broken vertebrae. Jameis Winston played last week with a back brace and all kind of mess.
Herbert got hurt, and we don't
Justin
know if he
Herbert.
gonna play.
Yeah, with his ribs.
Oh man.
I mean, a lot of people that we picked top tier players
Yes,
hurt.
Kamara out. Kamara didn't play week 2.
Kamara. Yeah,
Listen,
I don't know if y'all noticed, but
Godwin, Julio,
I naturally-
the Buccaneers are ravaged that wide receiver.
Yeah, I had
right
to
now.
go pick up my mans in them because Kamara had to sit down. He had to go.
You want to ask me who I think? Is
Yeah,
on the top?
let's talk about that. Like who
I think my dog Joe on the top of that.
Joe?
Appreciate
Yeah,
You feel
I
me?
would
You feel
agree.
me?
I would
If
agree
y'all
on
look,
that.
I'm scoring points. It's just that the players I'm playing, they having some weeks. Like
Yeah.
they got the bangers of the week
They
on
turned
their
up.
team. I had to just
It
run up
turned
into
for
them.
sure.
Okay, so Joe, in your instance, right?
Yeah.
Like, okay, look at your roster for us real quick.
All right.
Tell us who normally you would think would score some points did not score points for you last week.
I need more from Mixon, even though he's getting a lot of touches. I need a little bit more from Mixon. I think Cincinnati got to get the offensive situation together, and the getting it together is
Joe
running
Mixon.
it more through Joe Mixon.
Yeah.
So I got him on my squad. Christian McCaffrey.
It's off and
week
on with
one,
him,
week 2, a little bit better.
right?
T. Higgins, he got concussed. That cost me week 1. He came back week 2 real strong. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? So situations happen sometimes with some players. I got Kyler Murray. I think I got a strong roster. I got Javonte. I need more from Javonte though.
Yeah.
Seriously though. I need
Yeah.
some more from him. Hopefully Herbert stay healthy. We gonna see, man. Bench kind of decent. I like my chances. The good thing about this though, you know what I'm saying? I'm tapped in with all 6 of my leagues I'm in. I'm tapped in with this league. I got Vito this week. This is a big matchup. I'm 0-2. He
Oh,
0-2.
man.
This is a
Right.
must win. You know what I'm saying? So
Vito, you
hey,
0-2. You
tapped
got
in.
Joey. What you gonna do, Brody? And then now Jay, when you look, who else we got? We got Kareem. When you look at the rosters that either of the other two, being Vito and Kareem, have, whose roster seems to be built more for the long haul? Like after going into week 3, week 4, may produce some wins because they got to come up off that zero, that donut column.
I think both Joe and Vito. I think Vito has a little something he working with. Man, just to rank them, go ahead and just knock this out. Is Joe has the least amount of work to do. Vito
Get some
is
work
there in
done.
the middle
Right.
Gonna get done.
of getting some work done. You guys need some work done. He just needs Vito. I think with Vito, he just needs to, I guess, keep up. If he plays a waiver wire right, he'll steal some wins.
It's some people that's out there that he could probably pick up to add to his team somewhat to may help him out.
Maybe,
Okay.
and then also I'll make that trade and make a trade with me.
No animosity.
Bid out.
For your team,
Right.
Put his bid
is
out.
anybody
real quick.
Right, yeah.
everybody on the table?
Yeah, see, Jay do it real
Certain
smooth.
players you.
Jay said, "Well, I mean, you already lost to me, so you
Maybe
can trade me
Clyde,
somebody."
yeah,
Are
was
you
a
open to
layer.
trade real quick? Y'all boys open to trade?
Maybe Clyde was hilarious.
I'm open to trading now. You know
I'm
what
open to trade, but I need to see what I'm getting back in return.
Gotcha.
And I'm scared like that right now, so I might not let nothing go.
Hey, you gotta win.
Yeah, hey, shout out to me. I got a win. I took out,
Who you played?
I took B Will. You know what I'm saying? It went down to the wire because B Will had that the tandem of Jalen Hurts and AJ Brown. And of course Jalen Hurts was going bananas Monday night. But I got him in the long run, I think by like 35 or something like that.
You definitely beat him.
I was
good.
very lucky that Josh Allen came out there and put on another Josh
You're
Allen.
very
type
lucky
show.
that we
Yeah.
made sure you put Josh Allen in.
I listened. Josh Allen started.
Me too.
You know what I'm saying? I had Josh Allen starting. I did not even play. You know what I'm saying? Like Joe mentioned, Alvin
I ain't gonna
Kamara.
lie. Hey, Whit
Yeah.
Lotto kind of thracks a little bit.
Yeah, I gotta look and see what he got.
Yeah.
Alvin Kamara was out. I got Mark Ingram.
I'm gonna say it. You
know,
got
I'm on it right
Josh
now.
Allen, Mark Ingram, Pollard, Cooks, Tyreek Hill, Waller, Landry, Winston, Boswell. That's my dog, man. You stole my dog, but it's all
I had
good.
to get
That's
him.
your boy.
I
Ray.
I
And
think
he got the Ravens defense.
Yeah.
his top 3 players I like, which is Josh Allen, Tyreek Hill, and Kamara, who's unfortunately hurt right now. But I like those 3. Then Waller is a very solid tight end. He's number 3 in fantasy right now. So I do like Whit roster. I think he can upgrade that running back.
Yeah, one of
Oh,
the,
Ingram. I forgot about Ingram.
I that's what I ended up doing. I ended up dropping Cortland Sutton from Denver and picking up Mark Ingram.
Oh, that-
'cause I
it
was
worked.
like,
But that's
worked
smart
for
though.
him, though.
Kamara, that's your handcuff. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Kamara,
yeah,
you-
'cause Kamara
you always
hurt.
want to have your handcuff, ladies and gentlemen. In
That was a
fantasy
good
football.
pickup.
If you're a novice, of course, experts they know this.
Right.
You're gonna draft a
was a good
perennial
pickup.
running back who was a bell cow. You want to get the guy behind him just in case he gets in.
yeah, and I immediately was like, ooh, Mark Ingram. You know what I'm saying? He gonna get them touches this week because I found out. I'm talking about like just like Jay was saying, 12:57. I'm like, oh snap. Come on, Kamara not playing. Let me do something. I had to go stand out in the yard to get the Wi-Fi and everything, bro. I'm out there in my shorts and the wife beat on the Sunday, looking crazy in my yard. But yeah, I did that. And then on the Lowski Woski, you mentioned Waller is like pretty much top 5 in everybody's tight end list. But I also got Dawson Knox. But Dawson Knox was probably suffering from not suffering, but recovering from the loss of his brother. Who had committed to S word about a week or 2 weeks ago. Shout out to Bills Mafia because they raised I think it was $1,633 or something like that, which is the brother's number and his number or something like that. It's crazy. But then at the same time, this week right here, he did put on a little bit more in the win. So I'm looking forward to actually inserting Dawson Knox instead of Darren Waller onto my roster. But you know what I'm saying? Big shouts out to the Red Room Fantasy League, man. It's actually getting real fun. Big shouts out to Freeport, man. One of our resident Freeport's our resident talker.
Yeah, I played Freeport.
Treg, and Freeport.
2.0, yeah, 2
coming for y'all.
Treg 2-0.
Do he got the most
2-0.
points? Freeport?
Freeport, I think
He got
Freeport's
Lamar Jackson.
point up.
Yeah, he went off.
Yeah. Freeport is
Kareem.
point up right now.
242. Ooh,
Yeah.
Lord.
Kareem.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Hey, look at the picture though.
You want to talk about?
Look at the picture.
I want to see
I
the juice.
believe.
Hey, look at the
That's funny.
picture.
That jump
I
funny.
believe
man.
in you, man.
And he looking at
That's
the
funny.
score like, really, bro? You gotta
right.
do me like that, bro.
Yeah, another thing,
I
Freeport.
believe in you, man.
That Rams Falcons matchup, man.
Oh yeah.
That was a good game though. I ain't gonna lie, y'all came back. I ain't gonna
Listen,
flex.
shout out to
Y'all
saying
gave us a
Freeport.
run for our money now.
Two of Freeport's teams coming up in the league.
Shout out to the Kobe Durant too from South Carolina State. He had
Hey,
his first
man.
career interception. First
yeah.
career interception off a tip
Yeah.
pick, tip
Yeah.
drill. Took
big-
advantage of his opportunity. Almost got in the end zone. We got tripped up, but man,
Yeah,
big
that's
play.
that's a big
play,
deal.
bro.
That's a
Keep
big
balling.
deal.
Hey
Okay.
man, Freeport about to get this Sunday service.
You about to get that
Yo,
Sunday
y'all
service?
play this week.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a battle undefeated.
Oh yeah.
That's the game of the week.
Shout out to Freeport,
For the
man.
league.
I saw Freeport.
We should start doing that
Freeport
too,
said
man.
he
Hey.
was out there repping his set this Saturday.
Yes, he was.
Every
in
week.
Columbia. I saw him.
Game
I
of
saw
the
the
week,
pictures. Freeport's Georgia Bulldogs took on USC's Gamecocks, and it was not a competition. Freeport was out there in the building.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Talking
Repping
about
hard
Gold
for his
Dogs.
Georgia Bulldogs. Talking about Gold Dogs.
They
I seen
still
the view.
scoring too.
Yeah.
Boy. God, no,
I seen it.
Yeah, so it was crazy. So shout out to Freeport.
The real number one team.
Yeah,
I
if you
can say
want
that.
to,
Hey.
be like Freeport, make sure you like, share, subscribe to the podcast, man. And you too can be included in our conversations. We will put your pictures up on the sweat Jumbotron, the jumbo. You know how to be a jumbotron, the sweattron.
Yeah.
That one. Hey, yo, hold on, wait, is that time? Hey Jay, what's going on? What's that, bro?
Yo, we're gonna be getting to celebrity birthdays now. I don't know, maybe if he's actually one of the people who has a birthday today.
Yeah, I got
but
a real interesting one. This
real interesting birthday
real
on
interesting
If
one.
y'all
Y'all was
was-
like, this dude to pull us out the hat.
happy
bro.
birthday, man, to the human joystick.
Right.
Oh, man, that's my dog.
Right.
I was, with the Hall of Fame, and it's already week 2 of the NFL. We had a Hall of Fame game, and we had a lot of conversation about a lot of people who are actually left out. Fred Taylor possibly left out, you know, with Tony Baselli in, you know, it was a big little debate.
Yeah, Fred Taylor definitely need to be.
You know,
We knew you was gonna say that.
Definitely.
a lot of people
Look at
started
that
to
man
talk
highlights,
about
y'all.
Devin Hester. You know what I mean?
Devin
Saying
Hester.
that
Devin
Hester
Hester's
deserves to be.
Come on,
Yeah.
Lee. Come
in
on.
all
Probably
the
the best
fame.
returner ever.
But I'm
Yes.
not. I ain't gonna lie, man. If you want to put Devin Hester in the NFL Hall of Fame for returner, specialist,
Right. Then we gotta keep your man's
this man right here,
right.
the
How
human
you do
joystick,
it?
Dante Hall.
Dante
Yeah,
Hall.
Dante Hall.
You do that, right?
Yeah.
Oh, the X. Hey,
Happy birthday, Dante Hall,
Yeah,
man.
Dante Hall,
Deadly.
yeah.
And
Dan
also
stole
a
that?
specialist
Dan stole that?
on Madden.
Oh,
He was
my
on
God.
Madden. He made the Madden cover.
Listen.
You
If
did?
you ever got Madden, if you ever play, okay, first of all, let's keep it 1,000. That lineup on the Chiefs at the time with Priest Holmes. Okay, y'all.
Oh, that
everybody,
was the-
Yes,
y'all
yeah,
remember
Larry
Priest
Johnson.
Holmes?
They made the playoffs.
Yeah, y'all remember Priest Holmes?
Hey, look,
Then
Kansas City always kept a running back.
All right, okay, and then you know what I'm
Larry
saying.
Johnson.
You magically put Dante in, and you had to put him at wide receiver. Oh my God! If you
He was
figured
so fast.
if you figured that out, that was the cheat code back then on that
them-
Madden. It was like 2004.
I swear to God, that's what I used to do. Look, Priest Holmes and Larry Johnson, you all game running the ball.
Right.
Fullback. That's where it originated from.
Oh,
bro.
Larry Johnson.
Yeah, Larry
Look,
Johnson.
the boys had Larry and Priest at the same time.
At the same time.
I forgot
And
about Larry Johnson.
Larry Johnson with no gloves, just tape on his hands, running over everybody. It was crazy. And Priest Holmes, you know what I'm saying, was
Wow.
Ricky Williams' big brother
He had a good run.
and
for
in
about 3-4
Texas, so
years.
you know it was real back then at that same time. So yeah, you know what I'm saying. Shout out to Dante Hall, man, because he got one of those real classic NFL. I came from nothing stories. They didn't want me to do this, but then they put him back there, and dang, I know the coach's name. I'm seeing the coach in my head, and I can't say his name.
Talking about the Chiefs.
Oh, was it Dick Vermeil at the time?
Dick Vermeil.
Yeah, Dick
Dick
Vermeil
Vermeil.
was the coach of the Chiefs
Yeah,
at the time.
I watched it on NFL Network. He told Dick Vermeil was telling him to his face, like, look, if you don't go out there and catch that ball, you're not gonna be on this team. Okay, Alright? If you don't go out
Yeah,
there, you
right.
if you don't play punt return,
Matter of fact,
you're not
y'all
gonna be on
y'all
this
had him
team.
too, right?
Oh yeah, he was the coach, Super Bowl.
Yeah, I always had like him as
Super
a coach.
Bowl winning coach for
Yeah.
first championship.
He seemed like a cool coach.
Yeah, Dick
Dickie V, man,
Dick
that
Vermeil
Kurt
was
Warner, Dick
very
Vermeil story.
deep
Yes,
out
sir.
there, man. So, yo, big shouts out to the X Factor in several years for the Chiefs.
Those
You know what I'm
highlights
saying?
are crazy, man. Just go stream this, man. Highlights on YouTube real quick if you don't know about him.
He's,
'Cause
and Jay said
you're
it,
gonna
the
be
human
amazed
joystick.
at some of these kick and punt returns.
Y'all must have forgot.
Yeah, Jay called him the human joystick. It really was very much
Yeah, he earned that
PlayStation
name.
or Xbox every Sunday night when they kick that man the ball, bro. That's crazy. That's a great one. I like this one. I'm with that, bro. Hey man, what's going on? You got these birthdays cracking?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, we got celebrity birthdays. Ain't too much of them, but
Okay. Oh, okay.
I'm gonna explain this one. But
I'm really interested.
the first one, he got it right.
Right.
The first one he got it right.
Dante
Dante Hall. It's his birthday. The second one,
Explain
the
this.
second one is Sylvester.
Oh yeah, explain this, man.
On
Suck on
this
that sucker
on this
pad.
day,
Alright.
this cartoon character was created.
Right.
Okay.
So the
Kinda
first
technically his
cartoon this cat Sylvester was on this day.
Wow.
So
This
that's
was the
like,
first
that's like
cartoon
the-
ever?
No. That's like the
it was
birth.
his debut.
That's
Oh,
the
it's
birth
okay.
of him.
Suffering.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So that's his
I
birthday.
thought I taught a putty tat.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
That's
Got
his
you.
best line. Yeah.
I thought I taught a putty tat.
So, I'm
shout
sorry,
out
people.
to
I'm sorry.
shout out to Young Jock. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, shout out to John. Hey man, hey, I ain't one of them people, but
Old Jock,
shout out to y'all. Don't remember, but you know when Atlanta was taking over the radio,
Oh,
Young
man.
Jock was a part of that, bro.
First of all,
Oh,
his first
man.
look, I was in college when his
Hey,
first
New
CD
Jock
dropped.
City?
Yeah, he had a
Oh.
Y'all
hard
remember
first
he
CD.
in the
Every
trash,
song
that
was
going down. Y'all
Every
remember?
song was
Yeah,
All right,
I've
like
been
people
there.
was people
And
was
I done that.
the talent shows in college was half of his album.
Half
Like,
his album,
People
bro.
was using
He
his
dropped
songs
the
at
album.
talent
Yeah,
shows.
yeah, he
bro.
dropped a nice one.
I'm gonna keep it real quick.
And
memory.
real quick, hold on, real
ahead.
quick for Young Jock. His very first concert was at South Carolina State University.
What you know?
I attended it. It was
Do y'all,
crazy. Like,
do y'all remember
Yeah,
the
we was
big
there.
ass chain?
Oh yeah, the hustle.
Hustlenomics.
Yeah, the
Hustlenomics.
Hustlenomics chain.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Young
Even
Jock.
from that number, he did his. He only had his going down as his song. He did it And I swear, me and Matt was in there jigging, dancing to it, like having a good time.
Yeah.
Like, this gonna be one of them ones, and it happened to blow up.
And it
Bro,
blew
it's
up.
probably like been a song of the summer.
Yeah, it
was crazy
really
'cause he
did.
performed
It
his
really
first
did.
concert
At
at
South Carolina State.
University. And later on, they rack him up that night.
Yeah, shout out to Rack 'em Up.
That was he was on a bill with Gorilla Zoe. That's when Gorilla Zoe had.
Gorilla
Hey, do you remember the
Zoe.
flyer with we had the rubber band?
Yeah.
I was like, I want a rubber band. I want for the rubber band.
Yeah, we
on my
got two.
wrist.
Yeah, you had 2-3 rubber bands. You had to have about 2 or
Yeah.
3 on your wrist right quick.
That was like
I
a little
remember them
fad.
times, man. Who else we got for the birthday, Jones?
Trayvon
Diggs?
Trayvon Diggs?
Diggs.
Trayvon Diggs?
Trayvon Diggs.
Them?
I'm like, huh?
Hey, he had Chase in a phone booth.
Wow.
He locked down Chase this weekend.
Wow,
bro.
yeah,
Y'all
he
look
did.
at
Oh,
his
yeah.
the pub.
Hey, and I'm gonna tell you
PFF
right now.
stats on him.
I was about to say chasing
He
the
allowed
phone
2
booth.
catches.
I thought you said he was chasing somebody in the phone.
No,
Oh,
he
he
had
had
him locked
him
in the
locked
phone.
in.
That mean
I know
like
you're talking about for sure.
Got him on
Yeah.
clamps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you this, and I'm gonna keep it 1,000. You know, they talk about defensive backs not tackling. That third down saving tackle he put on, that was a big tackle.
Yeah.
So shout out to Trayvon
They
Diggs.
try to get on him. Like it's crazy. Like he played like Dion. You know what I'm saying?
Big risk, big reward.
His
you know?
technique
He
is a
gambled.
Dion-esque technique.
Yeah,
like,
he gambling. He
like
going
act
for
like I'm not around him, but when that ball coming,
He
I'm
biting,
coming.
yeah,
I
he
like my
biting for
corners
the-
like that. You know,
Peters
what I'm
do
saying?
that
You
too,
gotta
though.
be
Marcus
smart.
Peters is another.
Yeah,
Marcus
Yeah.
Peters.
You gonna take
Yeah.
chances?
Jamar Slay
You gonna
did
take
that.
chances?
He
Oh,
fumbled
I-
like 3 or 4 interceptions. He could have had like 4 interceptions.
I'm not gonna remind.
We
Vikings got to stop being so predictable. Don't just force it to Jay Jettas, man. Like, get Thielen
That's
involved.
really what
Irv
happened
Smith
though,
involved.
because Thielen barely
Run
got the
Cook
ball.
more.
though.
I think Thielen only had less than 5 catches and less than like 9 attempts at him in the first
I feel like that was the only way they was gonna win if they had let Thielen get involved, but obviously they're not trying to do
people
that.
sleeping on Thielen and Cooper Kupp.
That's your boy Thielen.
Thielen can still get busy, man. They got to involve their offense a little bit more, man. And hopefully they get it together. I think they get it together.
All right, so like was there anything else that we missed?
Yes, we ain't
Starts.
really. Yeah, hold up. Let's college football real quick.
College football.
Okay,
Hey, you know
top
what?
5. Hold up. Appalachian State with another miracle Hail Mary.
Big W.
Like just
Crazy.
that story of that school right now, man. I know in Boone, North Carolina, they're going crazy to buzz around the city to beat Texas A&M number 16 in the
Wow.
nation.
And
Top that kind of in a way by having a Hail Mary, you know what I'm saying? And the students rush the field just to college football is back. It's just one of those couple of key moments like
college football. Right,
dang, college
now.
football is the atmosphere is amazing.
it's
And this is what
amazing.
can happen when your team knock off a big team. Like anything can happen. Upsets can happen.
and this is one of those college football seasons where it seems as though, although most of the time the top 4 or 5 coaches top 4 or 5 programs are there, it's still a toss up, and we're getting into conference play, but conference play week 3 and 4.
Who are the
Top
5?
five? All right, so number 1,
Georgia, right?
Georgia number 1 now.
Georgia's, I think that's where Georgia's won, right?
Okay, Alabama 2.
Or they number 1 now?
Georgia's won.
Okay, if Georgia 1, then Alabama 2, and Ohio State number 3.
Yeah.
Michigan either 4 or 5. I
Shout out to Michigan because Michigan put the
Michigan
work
number
down.
4.
Put the
Who's
work
number
down
5?
too.
I know Penn State jumped into the top 10, I believe.
Penn
but
State
who's
put
number-
their work in
who's
this
number
weekend
5,
as
though?
well.
Another team to watch out real quick for. Florida State looking good. I don't know.
Sleep
That
on
coach
them.
is doing some
Sleep
good
on
stuff down there,
them.
man.
Sleep on them.
Big win against Louisville, man. 3-0. It's a long time since Florida State.
Yeah,
was
Florida
3-0.
State.
Yeah,
Florida
that's
State's
facts.
very, very seldom come out 3-0. So you know what I'm saying. That's
number 5,
big.
bro?
That's big for the state of Florida.
USC on the come up too, man. It's a lot. It's a
Oh
lot of
yeah,
good
SC.
college
Yeah,
football
SC.
teams, bro.
SC right now.
Hey man, that
Yeah.
coach is something else.
Yeah.
Man. He changed them like
And
Like
shoot,
that.
listen, when you got
Boy, dragging people.
when you got 17 transfers come in from a
Yeah.
program that they were already
17
winning.
came to
17,
him?
man.
Oh,
He
that's
got a lot of team
dedication.
best player. He came and win. Got a lot of team best player in that portal.
Yeah.
And brought him
And
to
they brought him
USC.
in, and everybody said, "Well, you want to go to California?" Because remember now, California, the USC was suffering from that ban. You know, what I'm saying from being in the playoffs anyway, and they were already rebuilding in the last. They were
So
rebuilding.
that worked out
yeah.
perfect for them.
Yeah, so they
fresh break.
it's back to business now.
right, yeah, they were rebuilding from the last 4 years
They
to
couldn't go
recover
nowhere
from
anyway.
it. So
Yeah.
now, they couldn't go nowhere anyway. So now that the 4 years, since the last 4 years, they've been out, but they still have been,
Yeah.
kind of
Competitive.
bottom tier. Now, you know what I'm saying, insert new coach, insert new culture, insert new
It's
quarterback.
wide open this year. Man.
Yeah, and so it's
when he
wide
got
open.
the best wide receiver last year in the nation from Pittsburgh, he had as far as stats wise when they got him. So man, they got some pieces out there in USC.
Lots
It's gonna
of
be
pieces.
interesting.
You got
Lots of
Clemson at number 5.
That's who's number 5.
Oh,
Okay.
Clemson.
Sorry,
Shout
that
to
was really good
DJ
training.
Uyunglele.
Hey,
Hey,
shout
look,
out to the
I ain't
doubters
gonna lie, it's like
of Clemson University.
especially the quarterback DJ. Like it's like they waiting for him to make a mistake so they can bench him out. This is
Yeah, that other
awkward
dude-
kind of watching Clemson games right now. They
Yeah.
want to kind of like play the backup in my opinion, but DJ
He's not the
playing pretty
picture
good. He's
quarterback
playing okay
that we
this
used
year.
to see.
I want to see
Yeah,
him play
yeah.
better.
He's not what you used to seeing at Clemson, but I think through the first 3 weeks, he's showing that the learning curve is available to him. You know what I'm
Yeah, they
saying?
running-
Like he can catch up. He can still catch
They
up.
running Will Shipley a lot, which is a good thing.
Yeah,
They need to
shout
run
out to
that ball
Shipping
They
out
need to
here.
run that ball for Clemson, but it's gonna be a battle for these 4 playoff spots, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It is. Jay, you got anything you want to throw in there?
Nope.
All right. Well,
I'm a dead.
Hey,
I got
dead.
something,
I'm dead on it right now, man. Sweat got the victory in fantasy football this week.
I was
My
holding it in.
Kings lost.
I was holding it
My
in.
Commanders lost.
Wow.
I lost
Right,
all
8
my
weeks like
fantasy
that.
football matchups.
Dang.
I have
For real?
nothing to say.
All on for real.
And
Oh, I didn't know
but
Come back.
I had a great week.
That's what's up.
I had a great week.
that.
I had a great week.
Word.
I'm interested, hey, man.
That's
Saturday.
usually how I go though,
Oh,
man. Like
yeah.
everything don't go right.
Oh,
But
Hey,
something
sometimes,
does go right.
you're gonna have some
I'm
a week or
something
two like
gonna
that,
go
maybe.
right.
I'm gonna slide these in there too because we really didn't get too much into baseball. All right, so real quick. So what happened was,
Anything Yankees, I don't want to hear.
yeah, man, yeah. Don't forget, we got Aaron Judge just now knocked his 60th home run.
That's big, too, man.
Big time. That's
That's
big
big
time.
time.
Talk about
Okay.
a bag.
Seems-
Oh man,
it
that
seems-
bag.
Like he's
about
at the
to
point that
secure.
everybody almost know he about to hit a home run. Like that's
And
amazing.
Coach Joey mentioned it earlier while we was off camera. It seemed like he hit one every time we do a show.
Every Tuesday, this man
Every Tuesday he got a home
It
run.
might be his good luck charm, man.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna throw in there also that the Mets clinched the NL East with a record of 95 and 55. But our homie Jay's Atlanta Braves are 2 games behind them on their heels. So even though they clinched, you know what I'm saying?
Let's play playoff spot.
They clinched the
Yeah.
playoff spot. They know they playing in the postseason.
Oh,
we
We'll
just
see
don't
on
know
the
where.
30th, man. We'll see by the 30th. I will be there.
Okay.
I'll be there.
Then next we got Max Scherzer. All right, Max Scherzer. Pitched 6 straight innings. Perfect. Everybody up, everybody down. No hits, no nothing. All right, against the Pirates on September the 19th. He ended the game with a 2.56 ERA. That's somewhat unheard of. But big shout out to Max Scherzer, the 2-eye bandit. I want you to Google Max Scherzer and realize he literally has 2 separate colored eyes. Something's wrong. All right. Second we got the Astros. Second we got it is a term for that, but all of them people are different. The Astros clinched the AL
Some
West.
dude got a blue face. You
Right.
know what?
What?
That's so random, bro.
Yeah, that was right.
But they got
Okay,
a blue face.
Astros clinched the AL West playoff spot with 98 and 51. This is their 6th time in 8 years. But of course, everybody knows the Astros had the cheating scandal where they supposedly had the things where they could see the pitches or feel the pitches because they would tap them on the shoulder or something like that. Either way, it don't matter. Then
That boy Mattress Mac ready to bet on the Astros too.
okay,
Y'all-
check.
y'all
Yeah,
Mattress Mac.
listen. Every time the Astros is in there, we go into the matches.
bet on them.
We go into the matches.
Area.
All right. Then we can't forget about
get
the
a job,
Dodgers.
Mattress Mac.
We can't forget about the Dodgers. The Dodgers clinched
Yeah, we
the
can't forget
NL
about
West. It clinched the playoff spot in the NL West with 103 wins and 44 losses. And you know what I'm saying? Once again, this is the Dodgers.
103.
103 wins already.
They cannot be stopped.
That's ridiculous. Then we got
103 wins, bro.
and then last week September the 19th, of course, which was yesterday, Clayton Kershaw went out there, pitched 6 innings, only got 6 hits and 1 run, which is also a ridiculous feat for a pitcher. He ended the night with a 2.3 ERA. And then on a sad note for MVP candidate, the Angels are eliminated from playoff contention. Sorry, Shohei Ohtani.
Your boy,
sorry, Shohei Ohtani. I apologize.
Hey,
what's my man
Your
name?
number one fan is right there.
What's my
Low-key.
man name? Always play for the Angels. Always hurt Jay.
Trout.
Mike Trout. Sorry, Mike Trout. I'm sorry. I
Hey,
apologize.
did Pujols hit 700 yet?
Pujols is not at 700, but he is going to get there.
Okay.
Somebody was saying, what's more astonishing, 700 or 61? And of course, 700 is only three people: Hank Aaron, Babe Ruth, and Barry Bonds with 700.
Yeah.
So Pujols gets up there; he's on 4. But in terms of 61,
that's his career high in the season.
What?
61. You talking like
No, 61 is
that's the
Aaron Judge.
That's
Okay,
the,
okay, oh, yeah,
that's
yeah,
the
okay,
American
gotcha.
League record.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
But in terms of 61,
Because what was the record again? Barry Bonds had.
Barry Bonds.
Well,
Talking about in a season.
61 is the
is
American
Roger
League
Maris's.
record.
Yes, in a
But
season.
it was like 70 something.
I thought it was
before
73.
steroids came into play.
Wow.
so to say.
So that's the
It
point.
was 61. Roger Maris.
Roger Maris, yeah.
61 was American League.
Okay.
The American League.
Mm-hmm.
At the time, it was the Major League.
Oh yeah, for
The
sure.
Major League record.
Major League record.
But-
But then, of course, you had Mark and Sammy
Right.
and
Yeah.
Barry.
Right.
And
So so basically what the point is, like Jay said,
Stay natural.
in the
That's the
quote
point.
unquote
Let me
steroids
stop.
era,
Sorry.
those three players, Mark McGwire, Sammy Sosa, and Barry Bonds, all clean 61. But Aaron Judge is now the first.
A-Rod might have did something.
Nah, he didn't get 61 though.
He did? Oh, okay.
A-Rod is like 4th all time in home runs, but
Oh,
he
okay.
never did 60. A-Rod's been playing so long, he close to 700,
Yeah.
but he never got 61 in a season.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? So, but A-Rod's still out there. And then, of course, A-Rod is a part of the quote-unquote PED scandal as well. So,
Sorry.
Aaron Judge is the first
steroids.
clean hitting baseball player to get to 61. We're going to give a big shout out to him. One more thing I wanted to throw in was we mentioned at the top of the show Spain with the Eurobasket championship. Everybody needs to remember, they got the Hernan Gomez brothers, right? Who did they have before the Hernan Gomez brothers? The Gasol brothers, right?
Oh,
okay.
Kind of wild. I forgot all about that. And then Willie Hernan Gomez won the Eurobasket MVP honors with 14 points, 8 rebounds, and 2 steals in their last game. Juancho, the one that's in the Adam Sandler movie, got 27 points and 5 rebounds. And they played the French Eurobasket teams, and we all know some of these players. They played Timothy Luau Cabarro. He plays for the Hawks. He played for Philly last season. Rudy Gobert, who's new on the Timberwolves. Theo Meladon, who's on OKC. Evan 48 for the Knicks. And that team also was full of possible NBA prospects. So big shouts out to the Eurobasket champion 2022 Spain. And I thought it was kind of dope. I watched the recap on YouTube. And they had my man Dirk out there. Dirk looked young. Dirk looked like he could still do it. Y'all seen Dirk?
No.
Dirk looked like he could still do it. Dirk came out there and bumped
Yeah,
it.
he
He
Dirk
dribbled
is
the
Dirk,
ball.
baby.
He dribbled the
Dirk
ball a
definitely
couple
can shoot.
times.
Dirk looked like
Dirk
he
could be able to
post
shoot
up
too.
at a buffet.
Dirk will be shooting for
Man,
a
he
while.
could be in his casket shooting.
Right, yeah. Dirk will be shooting for a while. Dirk had dribbled the ball a couple times and made him laugh or whatever. But shout out to Dirk. So shout out to you, basketball.
One of the most respected championships in NBA history.
Right,
It might be the
yeah.
most respected, honestly, because bro, you took out
everybody.
KD, Westbrook, Kobe, and LeBron and Wade on your way to the championship. That's like
And,
that
was it-
whole lot
and,
of weight.
That's a lot.
and during the
That's a
season,
lot of weight.
and during the season, he
Ooh,
took
Lord.
out Tim Duncan.
Yes, like
So yeah, he took
Yeah.
at that playoff run was hard, man. But that's all I got for today. We pretty much, I think we
Hey,
did everything. Did we did everything? I think we did
almost. South Carolina State going up to play USC.
USC.
Gamecock. All these upsets going on. All right now.
Oh,
Hey, listen,
All right
listen.
now.
This year, the defense for South Carolina State is on their second run of being number 1 in the MEAC. Let's see
Yeah,
if they
they
can put
gonna
it
hold that
on.
one
They
down.
can put it down on there. Like
that
right
defense
there.
legit. That defense ready.
Hey, yo,
South Carolina not doing that good this year,
They
so
not.
it's
And
possible.
surprisingly, man.
Hey,
Spencer
don't
Rattler,
forget, if
man.
you want to go to
turn it up a notch, Spencer.
if you want to go to a tailgate for South Carolina State USC, hit us up on Rec Room Sports. We got an executive tailgate. I meant to tell y'all this. It's a secret location. We gonna be if we want to, y'all. We could be there. We could go.
Well, let's pull up. Man.
Big shouts out to Cracking Iced Tea too. Oh, it's in a Piggly Wiggly near you.
Yeah.
Donnie,
Our
make sure you check
sponsor
that
from
out.
the last show.
Yeah, our sponsor for the last show.
Cracking.
Cracking Iced Tea. Hey, keeping it real, man. They sold out of Piggly Wiggly in the Berg, man.
I
That's
looked
what's up.
for it.
They was sold out. So
I actually looked for it.
and it's a big deal. So make sure you look on your social media on Instagram. It's Cracking with a K. That's KRACKING QINICETEA on Instagram. We getting in several stores. Our sponsors told us if we want to, fellas, Crack and Iced Tea will be alongside us at South Carolina State Homecoming, giving out samples and selling tea to all of our patrons. And we gonna I think that's gonna
Patriots.
be and look.
And looking.
I'm gonna be all over the place at Stay Home.
Listen,
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
it's gonna be.
It's
we're
homecoming.
gonna be live everywhere. So keep
I'm gonna be on the field.
right. Yeah, keep your eyes open
Catching
for the Rec Room
passes.
tent for South Carolina State Homecoming 2022. Man, I think that's the whole joint, right? That's the whole joint.
Yeah.
Hey, we had a ball, man. That's what we do.
Go.
Shout out to Kareem Moose.
Shout out to Kareem
He's always
Moose.
gonna be here.
Hey, great skull. Shout out to my dogs and everything, bro. You know how we do, man. That's my man T Sweat, aka T Sweat, also known as T Sweat. That's my boy J on the MIC. That's my boy Coach Joy, aka Macomilly, and your boy YaBoyKWhit, man. Hustle Westbrook. We out this joint, yeah.
J on the mic, or your boy K-Wit. Joe is my coach, T Sweat on the mix. All sports, even if you catch fish like Nate Diaz catches fish. You need to catch this episode. It's a can't miss.
Vegas, here we come. Vegas.
Subscribe and X's and O's. We made our plan, yo.